guys so much. Let's get your next comedian, Mr. Ryan Harroff.
All right, I gotta set the record straight. I am bad at sex. I'm sure this is shocking to many of you, but it is true. Because here's my problem. It's not that I'm bad at the activity of sex. It's that I'm not imaginative while I do it. This is the kind of guy that I am. All of the women I've ever had sex with, which if we're real is 2 women. All of these women, both of these women, I have established a safe word and then never given her a reason to use it. That's what I'm bringing to the table. I start off like, all right, baby, here's the deal. My safe word's hash browns. And they give me a look like that makes sense. Followed by 11 minutes of disappointing missionary, finishing only on my end in a mediocre climax. But I don't think it's my fault that I'm bad at sex. I really don't. I don't think I was set up for it. I'm gonna tell you guys about the sex talk I had, all right? It started when I was 9 years old. My mom called me into my parents' bedroom, where my father was not wearing any pants. He didn't know we were gonna have a sex talk, and he was not happy that would happen without his pants. She said to him, Brad, you have to tell Ryan about sex. My dad goes, all right, fine. And I don't remember everything that he told me, but I remember a few key moments. Like I remember one thing he said, hey Ryan, you know how sometimes your penis gets hard? And I was like, how'd you know that? I thought I was the only one. Second thing he said, he goes, all right, it's very important you understand, while sex feels really good, and the emphasis he put on really, has just haunted me to this day. I still can't get over it. But the thing I remember most was actually something he never told me. Because here's what happened. He finished up the sex talk and he goes, all right, I think we're all set. And my mother said, hold on, Brad. You didn't tell Ryan about wet dreams. And my father said, I don't think those are real. I've never had one. I'm pretty sure they're a myth. Now that was when I was 9 years old. When I was 11, we had in-school sex ed, wherein they taught me, in case anyone's forgotten, that a wet dream is what happens to the male body when it has not ejaculated for a long enough period. It just does it in your sleep. Which is how I found out at 11 years old that my father has been jerking it on the regular since the day he learned how. That man is 52 years old. That's almost 40 years of non-stop cranking and spanking. He was in the Air Force, flying missions all over the planet. Bradley Richard Harroff is one of the few people who can say he's come on all continents. And yes, I'm including Antarctica, sir. Why do you think it's so white down there? Brad Harroff spreading it like Johnny Appleseed, that's why. It's a horrible image for a child to have. I'm amazed my mom got out of his hands long enough to make me. My creation was not a conception, ladies and gentlemen. It was an interception. And now here's the thing about this joke. I called my father, who is here tonight, and I said, Dad, I have a joke I want to tell about you at the Funny Bone. And he went, oh, you've never asked permission before. And I told him the whole joke, the cranking and spanking and Johnny Appleseed, all of it. And I go, Dad, can I tell this joke about you? And he said, yeah, I guess, man. But have you considered? I could have just been getting laid for 40 years. Which is an even worse image. And one that I categorically reject. I said to him, Dad, I look exactly like you. I know you can't pull like that. I am the one guy you can't lie about that to. Because you never know, I could have been laying and slaying. I'm like, Dad, you gotta stop. I said, Dad, I will believe you if you can tell me one thing. Did you ever use a safe word? And he said, I've only just heard about them. But how do you like hash browns? So it looks like I come by it honestly in more ways than one. Thank you guys very much. Ryan Harroff.